Good evening, guys. Welcome to Build Learning Platform Publica. I also my voice is audible and screen is visible to everyone. Please confirm. My voice is audible to everyone, guys, and screen is visible.
Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, great. Okay, guys. I think today you have attempted assessment part one. Everyone attempted or still some are pending are there? Raise the hands. Those attempted. Okay. Great. Let's see how many participants. Okay, very few are attempted. Those attempted assessment, guys, raise the hands. Okay, guys, great. So, shall we start the session of today?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, if you have anyone any doubt or any query regarding the test, you should want to ask, or otherwise we have to start the session of today. Okay, guys, let's start the session of today. So, the topic today we have the agenda of let's see. Okay, let's go for the discussion. Yesterday we have been covered about the infertility or about the female reproductive system. So today we have the topic of gametogenesis, guys. It is very important process. Okay. So before starting the sessions, I would like to want to views and what do you have knowledge about that? Okay. Little bit idea. Anyone have little bit idea about that? What is mitosis and what is meiosis is there?
Mitosis cells split into two. Meiosis is
division.
for
What is the difference between two process, guys?
reproductive cells. Mitosis is for other somatic cells.
Okay. So, guys, it is also very important part of reproduction. Okay. So, behind the reproduction, what type of process are there involved? Okay. So, for better understanding, first we have to discuss a little bit about. So, we have two type of process are there, that is mitosis and meiosis, guys. Okay. So, mostly people are confused. And they can interchange the terminology and they can interchange the interpretations also. Okay. I think so everyone know about because starting from the 12th standard biology, you have been studying a lot of things about okay, female reproductive system. So it is little bit idea and little bit revision is there. Okay. So today's session is the revision concern is there. So when we're talking in terms of mitosis, okay, mitosis. Okay, the word is mitosis is there. Okay, so it is a clear word. Mitosis is the process by which a eukaryotic cell divides into two daughter cells each with the same number of chromosomes as their parent. It's a crucial aspect of the cell biology and is essential for growth, development, and tissue repair. So the main significance, the purpose and objective of mitosis process, okay, inside the body are essential for growth, development, and tissue repair. Okay, so the mitotic process divided into different phases are there. First phase is the interphase is there. In the interphase, guys, the cell grows uh, and replicates its DNA and prepare for cell division. Chromosomes are duplicated but remain attached at the centromere. Okay, so the first phase is interphase is there. Second phase we have prophase. Chromatin condense into visible chromosomes. Nucleus envelope breaks down. Microtubules form the mitotic spindle. Centromere, small structure near the nucleus, move apart and forming poles. After interphase and prophase, we go for the metaphase, guys. In the metaphase, chromosomes align at the center of the cell, attached to the mitotic spindles. Each chromosome is connected to a microtubule from opposite poles. After that, we go for the anaphase, guys. Anaphase concerned with the sister chromatids separate and move to the opposite poles. Microtubules contract, pulling the sister chromatids apart. Then we go for the telophase, guys. Chromosomes arrive at the poles and begins to decondense. Nuclear envelope reforms around each set of chromosomes. And then we have the cytokinesis process. In the process, cytoplasm divides and the cell splits into two daughter cells. In animal cells, this occurs through the formation of cleavage furrow. In plant cells, a cell plate forms into the center of the cell. Results two genetically identical daughter cells, each with the same number of chromosomes as the parent cells. Mitosis is a vital process that ensures genetic continuity and allows living organisms to grow, develop, and maintain tissue homeostasis. So this is a little bit about the mitosis process, guys. Or basically, it is concerned with the growth, development, and repair. Okay. Second process, we have the meiosis. Okay. So meiosis is the process by which a eukaryotic cell divides into four non-identical daughter cells, each with half the number of chromosomes as the parent cell. It's a crucial aspect of the sexual reproduction and genetic diversity. Okay, so mitotic process we divided into two parts, meiosis part 1 and meiosis part 2, guys. In meiosis part 1, we have the interphase part 1. The cell grow and prepare for the cell division. Chromosomes replicate but remain attached at the centromere. Second step, prophase is there. Chromatid condense into the visible chromosomes. Homologous pairs of chromosomes come together and exchange genetic material through the crossing over, guys. So in this process, crossing over is happening. Synapsis occurs forming tetrads or four sister chromatids. Next step is metaphase 1. Tetrads align at the center of the cell, attached to the mitotic spindle. Each tetrad is connected with a microtubule from the opposite pole, guys. Anaphase 1. Homologous pairs separate with each member of the pair moving to opposite pole. Sister chromatids remain attached at the center chromia. And then we go for the telophase, guys. Chromosomes are arrived at the poles and begins to decondense. Nuclear envelope reforms around each set of chromosomes. Then cytokinesis, cytoplasm divides and then cells split into two daughter cells. In meiosis part 2, we have the prophase, second round cell division occurs. Without DNA replication, chromosome condense again. Metaphase 2, chromosomes align at the center of each daughter cell. Each chromosome is condensed to the microtubule from the opposite pole. Anaphase 2, sister chromatids separate, moving to the opposite poles. Microtubules contract and pulling the sister chromatids apart. Telophase 2, chromosomes arrive at the poles and condense. Nuclear envelope forms around each set of chromosomes. Cytokinase 2, cytoplasm divides and each daughter cell splits into two haploid cells. Result for non-identical haploid daughter cells, each with half the number of chromosomes as the parent cell. Meiosis is essential for sexual reproduction as it allows for the genetic diversity and shuffling of genetic traits between the generations. So this is the little bit idea about guys. Okay. So when we're talking about the chromosome 23 pairs, 46 pairs, there's the process involved meiosis, guys. Okay. Let's see some concern video, guys. So it will be more better concept. I hope so my screen is visible to everyone, guys. Gametogenesis phenomena, guys. Gametogenesis is the process of formation of haploid gametes in the gonads, guys, testes and ovaries. So guys, gametogenesis, we divided into two parts, spermatogenesis and oogenesis, guys. Okay. So in the male, spermatogenesis occurs, and the females, oogenesis occurs. So guys, is spermatogenesis, that is the process of formation of haploid sperms from the diploid spermatogonia, and it occurs inside the testis, seminiferous tubules in the male, guys. So in the male reproductive system concerns. Okay. Sperms or male gametes are microscopic and motile, like that. Spermatogenesis, there is the multiplication phase, growth phase, maturation phase, differentiation phase. So this process occurs in seminiferous tubules of the testis. In the multiplication phase, the male germ cells, spermatogonia, is present on the inside the walls of seminiferous tubules, multiply by mitotic divisions and increase in number. Diploid spermatozonia divides mitotically and increase the number. In the growth phase, we have spermatogonia and grow and increase in the size and form primary spermatocytes. Each spermatogonia is diploid and contain 46 chromosomes. Primary spermatocyte. This is the maturation phase. Some of the spermatogonia are called primary spermatocytes. Periodically undergoes meiosis, guys. Okay. So meiosis we have studied already. The meiosis process. A primary spermatocyte completes the first meiotic division, reduction division, leading to the formation of two equal haploid cells called secondary spermatocytes, which have only 23 chromosomes. Then we go for the differentiation phase. At the end, spermatocytes are transformed into the spermatozoa, sperms, by the process of spermiogenesis, guys. After spermiogenesis, sperm heads become embedded in the Sertoli cells and finally leaves from the seminiferous tubules by the process of spermiation. Diploid spermatogonium is there. So we have 46 chromosomes. 46 chromosomes undergo the mitosis differentiation. Then primary spermatocytes are formed containing 46 chromosomes. Then go for the first mitotic division. In the first mitotic divisions, how many chromosomes will be there? Any participant, guys?
Sir, 23 haploid.
23, sir.
Okay. In secondary, we have spermatocytes 23 chromosomes. In the second mitotic division. And spermatids are formed 23 chromosomes containing and differentiation in spermatozoa. So this is the entire process of how sperms are formed. Okay? How spermatozoa are formed. Guys. See the spermatogenesis process. Okay. So main part is the testicles in the male reproductive system. And spermatogenesis is a process in which the diploid spermatogonia undergo meiosis to produce haploid spermatids. In multiplication phase, spermatogonia are diploid in nature, which undergo mitotic division to produce primary spermatocytes. 2N. This is the growth phase. Spermatogonia grow and increase in size and form primary spermatocytes. Each spermatogonia is diploid and contains 46 chromosomes. In maturation phase, a primary spermatocyte completes the first mitotic division, reduction division, leading to the formation of two equal haploid cells called secondary spermatocytes, which have only 23 chromosomes. The secondary spermatocytes undergo the second mitotic division to produce four equal haploid spermatid. You see the differentiation phase. Okay, the spermatids are transformed into spermatozoa, that is the sperms, by the process of spermiogenesis. The sperm's head gets attached to the Sertoli cells to draw nourishment and are finally released from the seminiferous tubules by the process called spermiation. So let's uh, second process, we have the oogenesis. Okay, guys. So which part of the body oogenesis occurs, guys?
Sir, ovaries.
Sir, ovary.
Okay. So guys, as we know that how sperms are formed, guys. Now how eggs are formed. The process of formation of a mature haploid female gamete from diploid oogonium and is called oogenesis. It occurs in the ovaries, guys. So this is the picture of the ovary as shown in the okay. See the ovary is there. Early primary follicles, primary follicles, secondary follicle, Graafian follicles, rupture Graafian follicles, corpus luteum, corpus albicans. Oogenesis consists of three major phases, guys. We have three major phases: multiplication phase, growth phase, and maturation phase. So during the embryonic development stage, a couple of million gamete mother cells, oogonia, are formed within each fetal ovary. No more oogonia are formed and added after birth. These cells start division and enter into phase 1 of the meiotic division. They get temporarily arrested at this stage and are called primary oocytes, guys. So we have the diploid oogonia and 46 chromosomes, and after that it go for mitosis differentiation, guys. Then we have primary oocyte. Primary oocyte have again containing 46 chromosomes. Now we have growth phase, guys. Each primary oocyte then gets surrounded by a layer of granulosa cells. This structure is called the primary follicle. See, this is the primary follicle, layer of granulosa. 60 to 80,000 primary follicles, guys. See, this is very important, guys. Primary follicles. This is the secondary follicle, guys. Then go for the maturation phase. In the maturation phase, in the first maturation phase, the secondary follicle soon transform into a tertiary follicle. The primary oocyte within the tertiary follicle grows in a size and completes its first mitotic division to form a large haploid secondary oocyte and a tiny first polar body. The first polar body we discussed earlier that, okay, that is concerned with the IVF technique. First polar body. Okay, so secondary follicle we have, then it is transformed into tertiary follicle. And this is a Graafian follicle, guys. Oocyte antrum. Okay, so this is the earlier antrum follicle, pre-antrum follicle, primary follicle, primordial follicle, corpus albicans, corpus luteum, developing corpus luteum, pre-ovulatory Graafian vesicle antral follicles, ovulating follicles, ovum released. Okay, this is the ovum release for the follicle means in the process of ovulation. And this is structure. Okay, that is the important part of IVF, guys. Okay, cytoplasm with the nucleus. We have plasma membrane, zona, flucida, corona, radiata. Okay, this structure is very important when you go for the ICSI or go for the IVF, guys. You should be know what is zona flucida layer. Okay, this is uh, okay. These are the sperms are trying to enter inside the ovum, guys. After the rupturing zona flucida, okay, the acrosome part of sperm release some type of enzymes which helps in break down the membrane of zona flucida and trying to enter this sperm trying and this sperm okay enter inside. This is the nuclear cytoplasm. Okay, after that, let's see. This is the process. A diploid oogonium we have. Let's see, 46 chromosomes we have. Then undergo mitosis differentiation. It will be primary oocyte, 46 chromosomes. First mitotic division, that is completed prior to ovulation. And first polar body form, secondary oocyte containing the 23 chromosomes. And we have ovum, that is the 23 chromosomes. Second polar body. Okay. So this is the reason for that. Oogenesis, the process of formation of a mature haploid female gamete from the diploid oogonium, is called oogenesis. It occurs in the ovary. Phases: multiplication phase, growth phase, and maturation phase. This is the multiplication phase, guys. In the multiplication phase, oogenesis is initiated during the embryonic development stage. Oogonial cells start division and enter into the prophase 1 of the mitotic division. They get temporarily arrested at this stage and are called primary oocyte. This is the primary oocyte containing 46 chromosomes. Then we have the growth phase. Each primary oocyte then gets surrounded by a layer of granulosa cells. This structure is called a primary follicle. The primary follicles get surrounded by more layer of the granulosa cells and a few thicker to form the secondary follicle. This is the maturation phase. In the first maturation phase, the secondary follicle soon transform into the tertiary follicle. The tertiary follicle changes into the mature follicle, the Graafian follicle. After the tertiary follicle, the name change, that is the Graafian follicle. And then we go for the ovulation. The process in which the secondary oocyte released from the ruptured Graafian follicle is called ovulation. Okay. So guys, this is a little bit idea about the two process which are occurring inside the male reproductive system and female reproductive system. Okay, how we can get the sperm and egg or ovum from female reproductive system. I also may say able to. Okay, that we discuss already. This process, mitosis and meiosis, we discuss and see how it forms. This type of normal terminology we using in the female reproductive system. Okay, gamete. Gamete means egg or sperm. We know that. Gametogenesis, production of egg or sperm, guys. Oogenesis, production of eggs. Spermatogenesis, production of sperm. Sperm meiogenesis means differentiation of the sperm morphology. Follicle, where egg mature in the ovicle. Ovulation, a release of egg from the follicle. Polar body, non-functional product of the mitotic division in the oogenesis. But the meaning of zygote means fertilized egg. Oogonia means mitotically dividing cells in the ovary will become oocytes. Primary oocyte, secondary oocyte. In the primary oocyte, decision has been made to undergo meiosis. Cell has grown. Cells are arrested in stage until puberty. Secondary oocyte has completely first meiotic division. The division was equally in terms of cytoplasm. Ovum, ovulatory egg, ready to fertilize. If fertilize, the secondary mitotic division will be occur. Another polar body will be given off. So this is the process of oogenesis and follicle development that we have seen in the picture videos. So it's a summary of that interphase, prophase, pro-metaphase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase in meiosis part 1. And in meiosis part 2, we go further after cytokinesis, prophase 2, pro-metaphase 2, metaphase 2, anaphase, telophase, cytokinesis. In the oogenesis process, it occurs, primary oocytes, secondary oocytes, and zygote are formed. Okay. So oogenesis is the process of formation and development of female gametes cells, oocyte or egg cells in the ovaries. Okay, so we have steps are there. That is the oogonia. The process begins with the formation of oogonia, primitive germ cells that migrate to the ovaries during the fetal development, guys. Primary follicle, oogonia develops into the primary follicle consisting of a single layer of granulosa cells surrounding the oocyte. Growth phase, we have the primary follicle grows and oocyte increase in size. Meiosis part 1, meiosis part 2, follicular development, ovulation, fertilization. Okay, and we have the atrestia, guys. Okay, so after the phase, atrestia means unfertilized ova and immature follicles undergo atrestia, a process of degeneration and absorption by the body. Oogenesis is a complex and highly regulated process involving hormonal control, cellular differentiations, precise timing to ensure the development of healthy and fertile oocyte cells. So, in starting from the puberty, guys, okay. So, every woman had number of eggs are there and these. So, why at the later stage of the age, after 40 years, 45 years, the eggs will be declined, guys, or follicles are declined. What is the reason behind that? Or menopause may become. Why menopause cause? What is the cause of menopause or decline the follicles?
Due to sir hormonal changes
Okay.
and all the follicles are arrested inside the ovaries, sir.
So that is due to the atresia. Okay, atresia. When atresia comes, okay, that is that time unfertilized ova and immature follicles undergo atresia rise. The process of
Arrest
degeneration
inside the
and
oocyte,
absorption
sir.
by the body. Yes. So that time it will be arrested that time. Okay. So the term atresia we using that time, guys. Okay. So that's why if you want to plan a baby, okay. So before 40, 45 years, you have to go for that because otherwise, when menopause condition will become on that, okay. So there is no chances are there. Uh, this is again the process of follicle development of oogenesis there. This is the important part is there. In human female, the menstrual cycle lasts about the 28 to 29. So menstrual cycle is very, very important. Everyone have should knowledge about the menstrual cycle because of all IVF is concerned with the menstrual cycle also. It is the follicle phase in which the primary follicles in the ovary grow, become a fully mature glands due to the follicle stimulating hormone. Okay. So role of follicle stimulating, what is the role of follicle stimulating hormone?
Production of oocytes, sir.
Okay. So this phase follicular lasts for up to 14 days. The secretion of gonadotropins like luteinizing hormone and follicle stimulating hormone increase gradually during this phase and stimulates secretion of estrogen by the growing follicle. Both LH and FH attain a peak level in the middle of cycle, about 14 days. This rapid secretion of LH and called LH surge introduce rupture of Graafian follicle, guys. So what is the role of LH, luteinizing hormone?
So it helps in ovulation, rupture of Graafian follicle.
Right. And thereby so that's why I'm asking because FH, LH, it is very important in the diagnosis of the fertility problem. Okay, diagnosis of the fertility problem in the female reproductive system. This rapid secretion of LH called LH surge induce rupture of Graafian follicles and thereby release of the ovum, guys. So sometimes in these concerns, okay, sometimes ovum not released. Okay, sometimes LH hormone having some uh, level is low is there. Okay, sometimes follicle stimulating hormone is level low is there. So maybe the cause of infertility. This ovulatory phase is followed by the luteal phase, during which the remaining follicular cells enlarge to become a corpus luteum. And this is the Graafian follicle structure is there. Granulosa cells are a type of cell in the ovaries that produce hormones, including progesterone and estrogen. Okay, and this hormone is also very important. Hormone leads from the base of your brains, like interior pituitary and control numbers of function of granulosa cells. Granulosa cells we divide into two parts, guys. That is the cumulus cells and moral granulosa cells. So these cells surrounded by the oocyte and give its nutrition during the ovulation. Cumulus cells stay with the egg when it is traveled through the fallopian tube. And moral granulosa cells, that is these cells lying with the walls of the follicles and surround the part of the follicles filled with the fluid and drum. Oral granulosa cells support the follicle growth. The theca cells responding to luteinizing hormone and produce androgen, guys. which are the precursor of ovarian estrogen biosynthesis. Okay, so this is the question is there. An average female human have menstrual cycle of 40 years or 480 times, but there are 60,000 primary follicles are present. So what is with the rest of ovums? There are 60,000 ovums, but only 480 are being shed. So what's with the rest? Anyone have any guess? Any idea about that? So unlike sperm, it is not equal to the sperm guys process. So unlike sperm, which are produced daily throughout the life guys. Okay. So spermatogenesis process is continuing the male puberty. But in the human eggs are finite and found in one okay. Two basket ovaries are available. That are two more precise. And when a person with ovaries is born, they contain about 1 to 2 million immature eggs or follicles. Over a lifetime, the vast majority of follicles will die through a process known as atresia. Atresia begins at the birth and continue throughout the course of the reproductive life. When puberty is reached and menstruation begins, only about 4 lakhs follicles are remaining out of 1 to 2 million immature eggs. With each menstrual cycles, 1,000 of follicles are lost, and only one lucky little follicle will actually mature into an ovum, guys, which leads into the fallopian tubes, kicking off ovulation. That means that of the 1 or 2 million follicles, only about 400 will ever mature, guys. And relatively little or no follicles remain at the menopause, which usually begins between the 48 to 55 years of age in the female. The remaining follicles are unlikely to mature and become viable eggs because of the hormonal changes and that come along with menopause, guys. So that's why the IVF and all that pregnancy concern age factor is also involved, guys. Okay? This is the oogenesis and follicle development processes that we discussed already. This is the structure of oocyte, guys. Okay, and oocyte structure is very important in the vitro fertilization, guys. Okay, so why it is important, guys? Any participant? Yes.
Because oocyte arrested metaphase second and get fertilized when sperm is introduced.
Why it is important in the IVF, guys?
So without oocytes, we can't make embryos, sir.
Because when go for the
It's a
ICSI,
part of the.
yes, when go for the embryo go for the biopsy or go for the ICSI. So you should know about the structure of the oocyte, guys. Okay. So in the structures, we have the first polar body. See the first polar body is there. Okay, we have the haploid nucleus containing one copy of each chromosome. Cytoplasm. This is cytoplasm is there. Mitochondria produce ATP using for energy containing mitochondrial DNA, which is passing off spring ice. Cortical granules releasing the enzyme during the fertilization that harden to the zona precisa and digest binding protein on a sperm to prevent polyspermy after a sperm cell has entered the ovum. So that part concerned with the cortical granules, guys. We have. And apart from this, we have the chronoradiata follicular cells protect the inner layer of the ovum and helps to prevent polyspermy, guys. Okay, at a time, one sperm can be entered, guys. Okay, so it will be avoid the polyspermy. Nucleus of the follicle cells we have, and apart from this, the main part is that we have zona pellucida. It is the jelly-like coat containing glycoproteins that protect the inner content of the ovum until the acrosome reaction of fertilization. It helps prevent polyspermy, guys. So when fertilization happen through the sperm, guys, acrosome will release some type of enzymes, okay, and zona presuda will be breakdown, guys, and sperm will be entered. So that's why it is important to cite. Apart from menstrual cycle and estral cycles, this is the menstrual cycle is very important, guys. Because of that, when and how pregnancy will be occurs, should have the knowledge about it. The menstrual cycle is the body's way to preparing for pregnancy, guys. Okay, it only happens in females, not in male, guys. Okay, only females happening. It is controlled by chemical called hormones. Okay, so we divided it into the parts are there. We have the menstruation phase, we have the ovulation phase, and luteal phase. Okay, as per the calendar are there. Okay, so when the first day will become over the menstrual cycle, guys. Okay, the green part is there. Okay, uterus lining breakdown and menstruation occurs, guys. Okay, first day, second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day. Okay, after that it goes for the follicular phase. Okay, follicular phase including both menstruation phase and ovulation phase both. Okay, and uterus lining thicken again in the 6 day, 7 day, 8 day, 9 day, and 10 day. After that, we go for the ovulation phase. They are starting from the day 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, usually on the day 14, ovulations occur, guys. And day 15, 16, and 17 and 18. After that, we go for the luteal phase. That is uterine lining continue to other thicken and entire 28-day cycle complete. So if we want to planning a pregnancy, which phase is most important, guys? Or what is the exact time period for intercourse to planning the pregnancy, guys?
Sir, ovulation.
Ovulation phase. Okay. Any other opinion from anyone, guys?
Sir, 14 day.
Okay. Okay, guys. So because of that, ovulation phase is the exact phase is there. Okay. When the mostly chances are there. Okay. So mostly chances are occurs. Okay. Sometimes we starting from the 6 day or 7 day or 8 day. Okay. So in between that will be more chances of getting the pregnancy. Okay, let's talk about the hormones involving the menstrual cycle, guys. It is very important because due to the hormones, all the cycle are regulated. Okay, several hormones interaction between the that is the hypothalamus, anterior pituitary gland, and ovaries regulate the female reproductive system. When we're talking about the hypothalamus, secrete a small peptide that is the gonadotropin releasing hormone, also known as a luteinizing hormone releasing hormone. So this is also very important, guys. Or it is releasing from the hypothalamus part of the body. Gonadotropin releasing hormone regulate the release of gonadotropin luteinizing hormone and follicle stimulating hormone from a specialized cells, gonadotropes in the anterior pituitary gland. Okay, that is the CNS hypothalamic pituitary gonadal target organ axis. These hormones are released in short bursts and pulses every 1 to 4 hours. LH and FH promote ovulation and stimulate secretion of the sex hormones estrogen or progesterone from the ovaries. Estrogen and progesterone circulate in the bloodstream almost entirely bound to the plasma protein. Only unbound estrogens and progesterone appear to be biological active. They stimulate the target organ of the reproductive system, uterus and vagina, and breast cancer. They usually inhibit called negative feedback, but in certain situations around the time of evolution may stimulate gonadotropin hormones. So these hormones are very important. LH, FH, testosterone. So this is the picture showing about the menstrual cycle concerned with the hormones. So several hormones are involved in the menstrual cycle of a woman. Follicle stimulating hormone causes maturation of egg in the ovaries. So this is the menstruation period is there. Okay, day 1 to day 7. Okay, and this is the estrogen and follicle stimulating hormone, and this is the LH hormone. Green signal giving the follicle stimulating hormone, blue signal giving the LH, and red signal giving the estrogen. Okay, so this is the green part. Luteinizing hormone stimulates the release of eggs, guys. Okay, if sometime the problem concerned with the infertility in the females. Okay, so if eggs are not releasing, okay, so which hormone is involved, guys? Deficiency of which hormone?
FSH, sir.
If eggs are not releasing for releasing.
Sir, LH.
LH, sir. LH. LH.
Okay, okay, fine. Okay, estrogen involving the repairing and thickening of the uterus lining, and progesterone maintain the uterus lining. The day 1, day 7, day 14, day 21, and day 28. Okay, menstruation period is there. Lining of the uterus blood count. Lining of maintain, lining breakdown. Okay, and this time is there. Egg released eggs. In the day 40. Okay, this is concern is there. Which hormone is involved in the implantation of the fertilized egg, guys?
Sir, progesterone.
Progesterone, sir.
Okay. Okay. So follicle stimulating hormone is secreted by the pituitary gland. It makes eggs mature and stimulate the ovary to produce estrogen. So that this is the graphically day 1 to day 4 lining of uterus build up. And after uterus lining breakdown and menstruation starts, guys. Okay. And this is the day 4, the level of estrogen rises, inhibit the production of more follicle stimulating hormone, and stimulate the buildup of the lining of the uterus proliferation process. And in day 40, we have the LH is secreted by the pituitary gland. When its level reaches to a peak, it stimulates the release of a mature egg from the ovary. Then the ovulation. And after that, the day 40, we have the after the egg is released, the level progesterone is rise and maintain the lining of the uterus in the preparation for the implantation of the fertilized egg. Okay, this is the entire process of menstrual cycle. So, according to the 4 hormones are involved, guys: follicle stimulating hormone, estrogen, luteinizing hormone, and progesterone. If you want to evaluate the infertility in female, okay, so what you will be suggest to diagnose, guys?
FSH level is low, sir.
Okay,
Sir, can you repeat the question?
so if you want to diagnose infertility in female, so first line what you will be diagnosed, okay? What will be prescribed diagnostic test?
At
Who,
different time, sir, we go
who,
for hormonal test, sir.
the first line you go for the hormonal testing, guys. Okay. Okay, rather something concern issues concerned with the hormonal level. Okay, because of that, this is the natural process is there. Or sometimes in the natural process, some obstacles, okay, some issues are concerned. So maybe FHH, LH, progesterone, estrogen, some levels are declining, decreasing are there. Okay, so we
So
can
one
first,
important hormone is, sir, AMH, sir.
yes,
One important hormone for infertility causes AMH, sir. AMH level.
anti-malaria hormone that will be discussed later on. Okay, so anti-malaria hormone is also very important. Okay, because concerned with the follicles. Okay, So, but in the menstrual cycle, when we're talking in terms of the menstrual cycle, okay. So, little bit we have FH level generally, LH level, most important LH. Okay. So, menstrual and uterus lining breakdown, blood cells are lost. Proliferation, repair of uterus lining. Ovulation means release of eggs from the ovary wells. So, this is the entire process. Follicular phase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 day, 10, 11, 12, 13 days. Okay. Primary follicles are there. Follicular cells, secondary sites, follicular fluid, mature follicular follicles. So in this follicular phase, if some issue is concerned, we'll go for the anti-miliary hormone. Okay. But after that, ruptured follicles are there and corpus luteum fully formed and attractive follicles, corpus albicans, luteal phase is there. So later on, we go for the hormonal investigation. So species to species, it is very right. Okay. So in animals, their age of puberty are different as human. In the human, we have 9 to 16 years as puberty. Puberty at the age which the reproductive organs become functional guys. Okay. Estrous cycle, repeated cycle occurring when not pregnant and heat or restricted to mating. Estrous means fertilization means egg and sperm unite. Gestation means length of time of pregnancy. Gestational period. Okay. Parturitions means act of giving birth. In the humans, we have 9 to 16 years age of puberty. Cattle, sheep, swine, horse, they have only month, 6 to 12 month, 5 to 7 months, 4 to 8 months, and 12 to 15 months. Because animals are used for the reproduction, for desirable, process, or more milk production, breeding. Okay, these are concerned with extracycle with the animals. We are covering. See the process of fertilization. So at the level of menstrual cycles, we have discussed sometimes are some problem are concerned with the menstrual cycle also. Guys. There's a reason behind of the infertility in the woman. That will be discussed later on, guys. Fertilizations. This is the fertilization concern is there, guys. Okay. So this is the female reproductive system we have. Step one. Eggs leaving ovary and entering the fallopian tubes. So egg is leaving from the ovary. This is the ovary part is there in the first step. And this is the egg and we leaves the ovaries and entering the fallopian. In the second step, sperm enter egg and unite the nucleus. Okay. And then it occurs in the fallopian tube. In the step 3, fertilized egg divides 2 cells, 4 cells, and 8 cells. After the 8 cells, it go to the fourth step, that is the cell attached to the uterus cells. Then cell is attaching to the uterus cell after fertilization. Okay, so this is the structure concern is there. This is the one part. Sperm makes contact with the egg. This is the sperm. Okay, that making the contact with the egg. This is the structure of the egg. Egg having egg plasma membrane, cortical granules. Okay, egg cytoplasm. Okay, different parts are. This is the zona placida. Okay, first it rupture the zona placida. In the second step, acrosome react with the zona placida. Hydrolytic enzyme are released by the acrosome, which helps to break down the zona placida. In third step, acrosome react with the pre-vitelline space, that is the space is there. Okay, and it ruptured over. In the fourth step, plasma membrane of sperm and egg fuse. Okay, this is the fusing stage of the sperm and egg. And the fifth stage, sperm nucleus enters to the egg. In the fifth stage. And in the sixth stage, cortical granules fuse with the egg plasma membrane, which render the vitelline layers impermeable to the sperm cells. So after that, the mechanism happens. So this is the entire process of fertilization. So any part is concerned with the fertilization or process. Okay, if some impairment is there or some delay in the process is there, okay, maybe damage the acrosome. Okay, so acrosome is very important. Otherwise, sometimes we have study about the acrosome integrity. Okay, so that may become the reason of infertility. Okay, after that, we have the picture. Again, that first step, this is the first sperms are going to enter zona precisa. Second step, it entered, and in the third step, cells of corona radiati are there, and it is entering in the first step. Okay, so this is our early repetitive beliefs there. Okay, cell membrane, haploid, diploid, haploid occurs inside this. So, what the cause of infertility in females? What are the cause of infertility in the females, guys? Let's discuss one by one.
Sir, hormonal imbalance.
Okay, number one. Okay, everyone participate and give 1 point of infertility, guys. Okay.
Fallopian tube blockage,
Just a
sir.
minute. Just a minute. Okay. So first reason we will write down now. Okay. First, who the participant first? Give the reason.
Sir, I am Pooja
Pooja.
Sharma.
Okay,
Yes.
Pooja. Pooja, what is your opinion?
Sir, hormonal imbalance.
Okay, how hormone balance correlate the infertility? Please explain.
Sir, if the level of FSH is low, then it will cause infertility in female.
Okay. How FH correlate with the infertility? It is right if low is there, but how is correlated with the infertility?
Sir, it helps in the growth of follicles.
Okay, very good. Help in follicles. Okay, follicles growth. If follicle growth not happening properly, it may cause of infertility also. Very good. Okay, another participant. Another reason. Don't repeat the same reason, guys. For infertility.
Fallopian tube blockage, sir. Both fallopian tube blockage
Okay, okay.
is also
Block
cause
is
infertility.
okay. Why the reason behind that? Fallopian tube blockage.
Sir, sperms are not able to reach at the oocyte, sir.
Definitely.
So
This is the track.
fertilization will not occur, sir.
It is a definitely it is a route, guys. It is the route. Fallopian tubes are
Through
very
which
very
sperm travel and reach
travel
at
and
the
all
oocyte.
that. Okay. Otherwise, travel will be not
Fertilization never occur.
never occur there in the natural process. Okay. Apart from this, third reason,
Sir, PCOD is very
PCOD. Okay. How
yes.
PCOD correlated with the infertility?
Sir, because in this disease there are cystics formed in the eggs, so eggs will not release at the proper time and it will cause improper menstruation cycle.
Okay. Proper time. Okay. So fourth reason.
Sir, endometriosis also.
Okay. Endometriosis. Okay, how
Yes,
it
sir.
is correlated with the infertility? Elaborate this.
I think it's mostly implantation problems, sir.
Okay.
Fertilized egg. It's not implantized due to the thin layer of the endometrium. In case of
Okay.
thick of endometrium, it's not possible to implant.
Okay. Implantation process. Okay.
Yes.
Fifth
Not
reason.
able to stick inside the endometrium at the endometrium level, sir.
Okay. So
Embryos are not able to stick.
three layers are available. So endometrium is very important. Okay. Fifth reason, apart from this, guys.
Quality of oocytes is not good, sir.
One reason by one part. So I want to give the chance to everyone, guys. Okay. Everyone give the one reason of infertility in the female. So guys, creativity should be in your mind, guys. Entire process will told about that. Okay. Concern with the menstrual cycle or concern with the follicle formations, concern with spermatogenesis or oogenesis. Okay. Just create the creativity that find the reason behind it.
Due to immature egg formation.
Okay, immature egg formation.
Mm. And also the egg quality is not good sometimes.
Okay, quality of sperm egg.
Mm.
Any other reason apart from this?
Fibroid, sir.
Other
Fibroid inside
participant,
the uterus.
other participant have to give the reason also because session is
Weak
for all.
uterus.
I am asking other participant have to speak any one reasons. Every participant speak one reason at least. Any reason. The number of reason are there of infertility, guys. Just think about. Okay, those participant have not spoken still any one or two reason. Just speak one reason. Okay, we have a number of participants are there, na? Everyone try to participate, guys. Give one reason of it.
Age,
Yes,
age factor.
age factor also. Very good. Okay, age factor. Very good. Come on, guys. Other participants, apart from this participant who already spoken, I will not allow previous participant, guys. Next, new participant, near. Okay. Come on. Other participant, guys. There are number of reason of infertility in the female.
Structure of the uterus also plays very important role in the fertilization.
We know that the reasons, but I need involvement of other participants also. Okay, so I am asking to the other participant apart from this, all participants are already spoken, guys. Okay.
Sir, it could be morphological defects, including blockage in tubes.
Okay, okay. Blockage in the tubes. Okay, tubes. Very good. Okay, apart from this, these participant, any new participant, guys?
So due to thyroid problem.
Very good. Okay. So guys, these are TSH is very, very important in pregnancy, guys, or hopefully doctors are prescribing or doctors are testing, recommend for the testing of thyroid stimulating hormone. Okay, very good, good. Any new participant give the reason behind their infertility in the female reproductive system? Come on, guys, participate actively. Dev Jyoti, Divya Rahim, Dr. Uma. Any reason behind the that? Drishti. I let's see the name of the participants.
Sir, it could also be because of hormonal imbalance, including the malfunctioning of a few organs like pituitary gland or hypothalamus.
This is also maybe the reason. Pituitary gland. Okay. Very good. Other participant, anyone other participant comes.
So diabetes.
Diabetes also concern is here. Very good.
Uterine fibroid, sir.
Yes.
Uterine fibroid. Fibroid in uterus, sir.
Okay, fibroid. Uterus
Fibroid.
fibroid. Okay, uterus fibroid.
Uterus septal problem, sir. Uterus, the shape of uterus, the the part of uterus is divided by some septal or some fibroids, it also cause infertility. Sir.
New participant, guys. I am looking for answer from new participants. There are number of reasons behind the infertility, guys. Gitanjali. Gitanjali, my voice is audible. Rhea, Sharon, Anjali, Yuan, Raj, Aditya, Akshita, Navya, Soha, Savita Pradeep, Vinay, Sukin, Monica, Devika, Pratik, Prithvi Bhatt, any participant, Rojini. So any participant willing to give the answer, guys. Apart from these reasons of infertility.
The lifestyle habits like smoking and alcohol consumption.
Very good, very good. That's why I'm asking, guys, just create the creativity in your mind. Okay, you can search the number of reasons behind the infertility. Lifestyle is very important. Okay, very common reason of a lifestyle is. See, so concerned with the lifestyle, there are number of reasons behind the infertility. Any other participant, guys?
So PCOS.
Yes.
So PCOS.
PCOS. Okay, you mean PCOD? You want to say, na? PCOD.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Sir.
Okay. Apart from this, any unique reason behind that? So these are the reasons cause the infertility. Apart from this,
So can I?
yes, Akansha.
Sir, because of genetic disorder like trisomy.
Genetic may be there. Okay, genetic disorders. Very good. Okay, any
Can I,
other?
sir?
Yes, Ranjan.
Bacterial infections, sir, yeast infection,
Yes.
bacterial infection, sir,
Bacterial infection
cervical
also.
yeast
Infection.
fungus. Yes, sir, infection.
Ah.
Cervical pH, if the cervical pH is more than the more acidic, then it will also cause infertility, sir.
pH is also very important factor. Good. Any more reason behind that?
SNP, sir. Single nucleotide polymorphism.
SNP.
Mutations.
Mutations. That is covering in genetic disorders. No? We covered this genetic disorders, including further. Apart from this, what is the reason of infertility in females? One very important, yes.
Sir, it could be various types of cancer, for example, uterine or ovarian.
Ovarian cancer. Okay. Ovarian cancer. Good.
Sometimes initial cervix too, right?
Yes.
In some patients, sir,
Cervix,
uterus is
cervix.
also absent, sir.
Uterus is absent.
Yes, sir. In some patients.
Is it possible?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
it is true, sir.
Okay.
From childhood, uterus is absent, sir.
Okay.
But very rare, sir. or the size of uterus is very small, so that patient can't carry baby inside the uterus.
Okay, okay. Abnormalities आती है.
What about the cervical cancer? It also occurs, right?
Which?
Cervical cancer.
Okay, okay. Cancer issue का है. Very good.
So it can be ectopic pregnancy or like many abortions.
RPL, recurrent abortions, no? RPL, recurrent
Recurrent
Sometimes
pregnancy.
genetic
loss.
issue is
Pregnancy
also
loss.
reason, right?
Yes.
In genetic issues.
Which issues?
Like the past have many abortions, irregular periods, and then
Yes, yes. Irregular menstruation
hormone
cycles.
imbalances.
Irregular menstrual cycles, guys. Okay. So these all are concerned with the infertility in the female reproductive system. Okay. So mostly the reason are concerned with the female reproductive system. Okay. Because of that, some level at the male reproductive system, we can be corrective measurements or corrective things can be done. But mostly, the more reason behind the infertility in the female concern is there, because entire anatomy and physiology of reproductive system, maybe any reason concern that, okay, may become the cause of infertility in the females. Okay, so that's why important is there. So more awareness, more knowledge required for that. Okay, so sometimes infertility cause are only due to the lifestyle, or only due to the some issues are concerned, or can be treated by few yoga meditations, or some exercises are there. Okay, some lifestyle change have to change the lifestyles, or diet change may be there. Okay, so we can eliminate the causes of infertility, guys. Whether you can go for the IVF or all other techniques. Okay, when any natural if the pregnancy is not attained by the natural process, or there are all the other remaining reasons are not successful. Okay, in that cases we go for the IVF. Okay, sometimes pregnancy can be attained by natural process, by changing the lifestyle. Okay, by changing the diet issues are there, by some medications. Okay, by yoga exercise. Okay, according to that. And sometimes it can be by counseling and by awareness, and by understanding exact process of the pregnancy, how it occurs and what is there, because some people don't know about the knowledge about behind scientific reasons. Okay, okay, if these all the concerned preventive measurements not fulfilling the criteria, then you can go for IVF. Okay, then we can go for the recommended, because we have no any other chances or any other tool to resolve the issue concerned with the infertility in the female reproductive system, guys. So we have only the solution IVF or ICSI, guys, that time. So that's why counseling is must, because after the counseling you can elaborate, or you can search the root cause of infertility in female reproductive system, or in the women's case mostly. Okay, so we never recommend to every couple have to go for the IVF, because IVF is the least opportunity. Then we give up all type of treatments and all type of solutions. Okay, then we go for the IVF or exercise. So I think it is better understanding to all of you about that female concern reproductive system, and what is the reason behind their for dealing the females, guys. And tomorrow onward we discuss in the depthly. Okay. So anyone have any question, any query you want to ask? Okay, guys. So we have 9 closing 9 p.m. So now we have to close the session up today. Tomorrow onwards, we will start the infertility reason behind the female reproductive system, and what is the reason, and how we can treat the reasons. Okay, concerned with the female reproductive system. Okay, guys. It's a very good interaction today. So bye bye to all of you guys. See you tomorrow.
Thank,
Good night.
thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
Thank you.
you.